I realise that I'm not exactly meeting my quota. I'm not exactly keeping up with my one a day, but it's my channel, so I'm not that bothered by it. One other thing before I get on with my review is, after I've been on my holiday, I may not be able to do one a day, because I have just over a month until I need to start college, and that's a big thing. That's a big step up from high school and then doing nothing. And so I need to prepare for that. And so I may not do it once a day. Once I reach college, which will be at the beginning of September, I won't be doing them daily. I may be doing them weekly, or 2 a week. Something very, very low. But up until then, for the next month or so, you may have to just not have me daily. That sounds weird, but I'm going to not be doing them daily, and that sucks, but I'm gonna live with it. Anyway, Conan the Barbarian. This is not a good film. Basically, this guy is born, and he is born on the battlefield, and his parents are both killed in the battle, and he grows up just normally and stuff. And then one day, when he's an adult, he chances across this tribe, and the leader of this tribe is the man responsible for his father's death. And so, being a barbarian, because he's Conan the Barbarian, I bet you didn't see that one coming, because he's a barbarian, he decides to avenge his father's death, and basically things go tits up from there. This is a very slow film. I know I don't usually have a problem with slow films, but this isn't supposed to be a slow film. You're meant to be hooked. You're meant to be, oh, what's going to happen, all the way through, and you're not. Well, I wasn't, at least. My brother is. He still insists that this is a good film, and it's not. But there's not enough action. There will be considering this is an action film, almost, there's not enough, because there will be a few scenes of fighting or violence, but then the rest of it's just walking or talking, because he's going on a quest thing. It's just walking or talking, and there's this entire boring part when he's just standing in a tribe of half-naked people, just talking. And it's just generally very monotonous. I haven't finished watching this film, so I can't create a very good review of it. I tried watching it just before I made this. I got about 3/4 of the way in and then turned it off because it's not very good. The one thing I did notice is it has Stephen Lang in it. Now, he was in Avatar, and he's a really good actor. I had high hopes for him. Jason Momoa, I've not seen in anything else. He's in Game of Thrones, but I've never seen Game of Thrones. But yeah, Stephen Lang is really good, and I thought, oh, this ought to be really good because Stephen Lang is in it. He's not in it for quite a bit, and then once he is, he's kind of sidelined. He doesn't give him a chance to shine. It doesn't let him express his full acting ability, if you will. It's very disappointing. Very disappointing. The storyline isn't that good because you've seen it a million times before. Oh, I'm going to avenge someone's death. Brilliant, okay. Try something original. And basically, I wasn't interested in it. A lot of people have said this. They're just not interested in what happens. And a few people have said they like this film. But that's purely on a very aesthetic level. It just looks good. You know, you'll be watching it and you go, oh, that was a really nice effect that they did there. That was impressive. But that's about it. You don't care about the story. You don't care about the character. At least I don't. Because let's face it, he's just a kid with no parents who's just gone suddenly very violent. Yeah, it's not that impressive. You've never heard of any of the other supporting characters, and yeah, Conan the Barbarian. The fact that it's not very good surprises me, because usually I can tolerate a certain level of badness. I can go, yeah, it wasn't good, but it was alright. Okay, and I'll give them maybe a 2, 3 out of 5 stars or whatever. This has actually been given a 4-star rating. What I noticed is that that's on the box. There's only one 4-star rating on the DVD, and that's the only rating on there. What that means is that they got loads of reviews, but they were all less than 4, and so they got the one that was a 4-star rating and went, let's stick that on there. And 2 different people said it was brilliant, 2 people said it was brilliant, and one of them was nuts. So yeah, what does that say? Overall, I'm literally going to give this a 1 out of 5 because I didn't care about the characters, I didn't care about what happened, I didn't care about the plot because the plot was boring. There wasn't enough actual stuff happening. Too much of it was just talking and walking and being dead boring. And yeah, the one incredible actor in this film didn't show that he can be an incredible actor. He just sort of is there a little bit, does an action sequence, and then that's it. This is very disappointing, this film. If you watch this film with high hopes, you are going to be disappointed. I'm giving this a 1 out of 5. Don't watch this, because it's not good. I would give it 0 out of 5, but it has Stephen Lang in it, and I don't know if I could get away with giving it 0 out of 5. I don't know if that counts as a star rating. I also felt like this was too long, admittedly. It's only an hour and 50 minutes. But no, it's too long. And that's just how it is, because they could have cut this film. They could have cut so many parts out of this film and it would have been exactly the same. That's basically it. That's my main reason for giving it 1 out of 5. They stretch it out for so long and it's boring. They could have got rid of 50% of the film and kept it exactly the same, made it a short film, you know. And it would have been just as bad. It would have been just as bad. But it would have been slightly better, I guess. 1 out of 5.